Hey guys, it's Jessica. Ugh. Fuck, I have to get up? What are you talking about? So it's Saturday morning, about 8:30. Alright. 3 things I know for sure. 4 at absolute. So, last night I went to a club for the first time. The night before that is what we're going to talk about now. So, Carrie, the girl from the other video, she told me to put this on, so I'm going to put this on now. David, aka Bubba, from the second floor. David, room 14. Oh. She associates with him, I didn't. He was kind of like her drugs, her pay her bills, use them and then abuse them, don't sleep with type guy. As far as I can describe, he was messed up. She just moved here. What else is she gonna do, kind of thing? Whatever. However you want to describe it. He was it. She was it. I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. I think I have a cold. I'm just gonna yawn. So, I have to look up Stockholm 75s. Because that's what I drank. Thanks to Mark. Last name, I don't know. I had 3 of them. There was champagne in it. I have this amazing case type thing. Oh, this requires movement. It's not easy right now. Oh. Oh, fuck. I'm on the floor, people. I am totally on the floor. Look, I could have gotten the bottle, which was encased in this pretty gold foil. Instead, I just got this, which is so much more useful. Oh. Alright. I can do this. I can totally do this. So, this beautiful thing. It's so gorgeous. The bottle was pretty gorgeous. The drink by itself, this blue drink, about yay high, tip of my finger to here, $85 per drink. Had this and this. It's just a type of champagne. There's 3 clubs in Halifax: Taboo, Cheers, and the Dome. Carrie was like, "Oh my god, you gotta go to the Dome." Cheers I've been to. It's the sort of sports bar, sort of guys bar, whatever you want to call it, here in Halifax. Ooh, Alexander. Oh no, I thought it was Alexander. Amande Bregnach champagne. Ooh. Sounds pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, big names, people. Oh, I have a headache. Everything is funny to me right now. We went to go see those people whose links I have yet to make unprivate a lot of these vlogs. If you've been following, I have 1 subscriber so far. Ooh. Maybe more to follow. I don't know. I don't care. It's funny to me right now. But this stuff, this stuff, it's kind of like, right now. So, I made, well, Carrie wanted to go home. She didn't want to drink with my friends, which is fine, because Bubba, David, spat in her face and punched her and tried to knock the windows out of the car that we were in the night before last night. According to that, no, the night before last night. So her associations and my associations, not the same. Not that that makes me anything. I'm just saying. La de Champagne Histoire. I can read this. I have only half the meaning in my head, but I can read that. God forbid she'd be able to read that shit. Harvest and pressing. Because champagne is the drink of celebration, we believe harvest should be the most joyful time in the vineyards. Fall, as is the time for the grape, when the grapes are fully ready for the transformation into wine. Some say that the taste of the harvest revelry is imparted through the 20 million bubbles in each bottle of champagne. 250 million. This is in English. I'm too tired, still slightly drunk. Last night, Mark and her, who ditched me 2.5 drinks in, I might add. I got to meet the guy from 22 Minutes. And I got to be something near with makeup. Something near this. You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I got to be me. I got to take home this really awesome case that I could put cool things and has felt lining in it in for the rest of my life, because I give a fuck about politics. I give a fuck what people say. And she gets to have ignored me for the last 3 times I knocked on her door. Whereas I could get a job with these people. And, you know, I considered dumping Chris. I considered it. Chris, if you're watching, I considered it. But you know what? At the end of the day, I like the people who are all genuinely this. Nice. Want to make a difference. People like CBC and $85 drinks might have to play both sides, but I'm just gonna say what's on my mind and see what happens. I want to be good. I want to be happy. I don't want the hoodlums who sell coke to get somewhere. I don't want to know some of the shit I know, but I am okay with knowing it if you're going to be upfront about being happy when you can, about being environmental because it's what you do, about being, I'm trying to self-improve because that's what you want, Carrie. I'm okay with that shit, but I'm not going to be anything less than, Yeah, I busk for a living. Yeah, I don't get drunk very often. This is gonna fuck me up. So let's just keep everybody smiling. Yeah, Mr. Waiter who's used to his type. This and this. This shit impresses me. This shit intrigues me because it's got felt lining. It weighs about 1.5 pounds, and I can keep my shit in it. You know, this intrigues me because it's history. This shit intrigues me. This stuff is fascinating. Look at my hair. I put streaks in it because I figure I'm gonna dye it violet. Why make it perfect when I did the blonde pretty decently well? I'm not a blonde. Oh, that drink was so tasty, people. Creme blue, Caseo, whatever it is. Pretty damn good. I got to learn about drinks. I got to learn about media. I got to learn about green electric shit. And I got to learn about politics as a currently in the media slash comedy slash real people with real jobs, genre of things, category of things. That stuff is awesome to me. This, I don't give a shit that there's an ace on it. I don't give a shit that it's brass and plastic. It's not even a real nickel. How shitty is that? Why does that bottle with this box cost $400? Why? Just so that the bars can charge more money, I'm sure. But you know what? I got half a glass of champagne and 3 drinks out of this for $400, and he got several, and 2 other people got a glass of champagne, and that's charity. That's cool. That shit is cool. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are, what you do. At the end of the day, it's about how you affect the people you're friends with, the people around you, the people who know or who care. If you ain't making them smile, what's the point? We can all agree it's all about the positivity. It really is. And I love Chris. He's dumb. I like Carrie. If she fell in love, which she's said twice, I don't believe her. But she said it twice. If she fell in love, she fell in love with the fact that I want to see her smile. I want to see her happy. She likes the vocabulary. She's genuinely wanting to get rid of the Bubba types. At the end of the day, when I release this, and if she sees it, if she wants to, if they want to, if you like it, whoever you are, it's not about the money. It's about the effect. I found Mark fascinating because he doesn't have the money. He deals with the money. I found Greg infinitely. I want to know him. Oh my god, do I want to know him? My god. That shit's gonna happen. I've said shit like 60 times. Six times. I find him fascinating because if you can handle your stuff, handle the media, and handle people, like, for me, Carrie, for him, Mark, and still have a social life and still be happy, that is a characteristic that needs to be passed down. being positive despite the cops being around, despite the weirdos, despite the drama, despite the hype about such things. Oh. If you can handle that and still make people smile and still make yourself smile, especially that, because people's opinions don't last. How you feel about yourself, you have to live with. You have to keep going with. If you can handle all of that, you can keep going. And I can't say that I'm going to be with Chris forever. But I can say that I think he's sweet. And I can say that he still loves me despite... Why? How? I can be such a bitch. I've admitted it to so many people. But I knocked on the door, Carrie. You didn't have to deal with the cops. Oh, the things I said to him. The things I've said to people while being in this state. It's been a good night, and I hope you've enjoyed following my life. I hope you've enjoyed this blurb into lower middle class normal. I hope you've enjoyed the journey, because I certainly have. I've given my email out to 2 people. I don't know what's on that piece of paper except for his name. I don't know if Chris and I are going to last, but I know I will not regret being with him. He's milder, he's slower, whatever you want to call it. Who says faster's the better? He's great. And whatever becomes of the future, all I know is I've been nothing but honest. I'm not always great putting it into words as hard because I don't want people to use it against me, but honestly, if I put all the words down, fuck it. I vlog for me more than anyone. I say when Mark says, "You two are intelligent women." Yeah. I say, yeah. She goes, well, I don't know. You know what? Coy is great. Meek is great. Not knowing for sure is great. Smart decisions don't make a smart woman, and I am somewhere in between. I will say yes. It's the better thing to do. Not for his sake, but for mine. To know that I said that. To know that I am. That I believe I am. Better thing to do in the long run. I don't know if Chris and I will last. All I know is I have had a great night with a great guy who has a girlfriend who he speaks great things of. I got to meet great people who do great things. And in the end, I hope everyone feels great, does great, and meets great. And as always, much love. I hope you're having a great night. And that life is, as it always is, something. Something great or something otherwise. I hope you see yourself in it. Good night. Or good morning.